The heartbeat of the Victory Center is basically to give the men and women that come into the shelter and to the program hope and faith and the knowledge of that they can, you know, move on with a better life, you know, with God's care and understanding. Oh, in many ways, in giving food, helping the community in any area that is needed, and through church, through helping just even a handshake to everybody. It's a great challenge. It's people don't really seem to understand that that is part of being saved and coming and helping in a ministry. It's part of that, and just trying to get people to understand that they've got to actually do something. It's an action process. You don't just get saved and then that's that. There's a lot to do, and they get excited though. The Victory Center helps them get excited about it. A lot of men are coming from situations that range from anywhere from coming from their parents' homes to coming from living under a bridge. There's a wide variety and a big difference between everybody, and they're all individuals, and each one is an individual basis. So when they come in, a lot of the problems are drugs, drinking, gambling, situations like that. Those aren't actually the actual true problems of what go on in a person's life. That's just an after effect of not being able to handle with the situations at hand that you go through on a normal daily basis. People are, what we do is they'll come in and looking for shelter, and then finding that there's a lot more that we have to offer than just food and shelter. And then once they come into the program and become a part of it, I think something that you had said is they get a chance to take time to understand why they're there, and to begin with, and then from there, that's the program at the men's facility, and then the transitional housing is once they reach a certain point and and fulfilled their programs and the classes, they can move up to getting a job and moving into the transitional housing, and then paying rent and starting to learn how to function in a normal environment. There are a lot of ways that people can get involved in the Victory Center Ministries. One of the best ways that seems to happen the most about is just coming directly to the center, and with bringing food, bringing donations of toothpaste, toothbrushes, what have you. Things that we tend to overlook. People in general, people take for granted certain things. These are the things the guys actually need. And other ways is telephone calls, donations of any kind, mail, your basic network of communication is also great. There's many things that any place really needs, but the main thing that the support from the community is usually about the biggest support benefit these guys get. I love working with my hands. I was a contractor for many years, and I ended up just being in this spot, being here and getting help from the Victory Center. And then through the course of time, I just started enjoying being able to help others and feeling the joy that you get out of that. And it really means a lot to me. So I ended up sitting in a position in which I could do a little bit more with some resources that they had to offer. I love my son so much. It's taken me many years to understand a lot about God, and acknowledge His presence on a daily basis, at a secondary basis, all day long. And when my son came into my life, Logan, he pretty much was the one thing that enlightened me completely to why God exists and why God does what He does in our lives.
Hi, I'm Pastor Chuck Reish. I'm the executive producer at Horizon Media Studios. It's a 501c3 media ministry, and what we're doing is helping other ministries tell their story. Homeless shelters and children's homes, Bible colleges, seminaries, mission sending agencies. With your help, we can continue to help tell their story, to inspire the world, to shine their light, and let God get the glory for the work that's being done in advancing the kingdom of Jesus Christ. Thanks again for praying for us.